Hello everyone, Rare Model Reviews here, and today I have a super special unboxing here. Now, this is actually a kit I wanted for a very long time, and I'd even say that this is one of my holy grails here. This, of course, being the high grade 1 to 144 scale Psycho Gundam. Now, this thing, as far as I know, is the very first mobile armor they actually made into a high grade. I can't say a model kit, as I know the original run did have some mobile armors, but at least for the Anniversary Century line of these, it is. So, as you guys can guess, this thing is going to be massive. It actually came at a pretty hefty price, at least for a high grade, that being $70. And as you've seen by the blue ribbon, by the way, on the front of the box, this is a reprint. So obviously this thing was so popular that I still kept reprinting this thing even till today. And while I'm at it, I actually have some things they had in the box here. So it's like a little sticker of the Re-Highs Gundam here, I'm guessing this is. Or maybe it's just, I kind of looks like Gundam, but I'm guessing this is going to be from the Gundam Aerial. What was it, Witch of Mercury show that's coming up soon. And we just had, of course, have these latest news there. This is actually exactly what I showed off from the last unboxing. But if you were curious, there you go. Don't think there's anything else in there. So we're actually gonna slide this box here to the side. Take a look inside. I don't think I mentioned before, but this is the 49th high grade they ever put out for this one. But as you can see here, just actually gotta point this out. It's the face there. This thing's a big head too. I think it's even bigger than a lot of massacres up there. So I'm definitely curious to see how this thing scales up to a massacre, and I'll definitely be doing that for a size comparison. And just like the scale of this thing, man, it is absolutely enormous. I can't wait to put this thing together. As you can see, it has screws. So this is one of the only high grades that has screws in it. Ironically, all the other ones that use screws are typically mobile armors when they decide to do a run of those. So this is obviously going to be primarily for the feet and shield, looks like. This looks like this is for the back, and this back is massive. So this thing, I'm sure, isn't going to be too much bigger than a kit like, let's say, the Master Grade Sasabi or even the Yakut Dogas. But I'm sure if you put this thing up to a normal scale Master Grade, even, this thing will probably dwarf it by quite a lot. But obviously, if you put a high grade next to it, it's going to be in scale. So this thing is going to just be so big, it probably lift it up with a hand, which they did do in the show. Too bad I don't have a high grade Gundam Mark II. I do have a Gundam Mark II, just not a high grade one. So I'll probably sit that thing next to Psycho Gundam here. I mean, come on, you can't put the Psycho Gundam next to anything else. I do have a high grade Zeta Gundam though. I could stand up next to that. Okay. That would be in canon to do, right? So now we have the massive manual here. Actually, let me move the box out of the way. Get a better look at this. Show off the stats here. And then we're gonna go ahead and get inside. So first of all, this part here is in color. I wonder if this is like the first high grade that put an in color instruction here. I'm gonna tell you how to screw this thing and whatnot. All right. It'd be very cool if actually they did the recolored inside of it for the rerun. But you just see some of the production here of how this thing's gonna go. It is big, but it doesn't look too complicated. Imagine having to screw things on. This thing's probably the most complicated part of the build here. Yeah, so you can see there's nothing particularly hard. You're just putting pieces in. It definitely won't be that tedious. I think I might have missed the head construction there, but I'm sure even that's not that difficult to do. And it's very interesting. It has all these like long pegs and whatnot. You have to kind of put all over the place there, keep this thing stable and whatnot. So you just tell there's a lot of thinking and, you know, ingenuity put into the build of this guy. So it seems like it's not quite going to be a brick, but that was going to be superposable. But at the same time, I mean, this isn't something you really build to pose. Something you just build, just have standing there looking, you know, colossal and menacing. Because if you were a higher grade only kind of guy, boy, would this thing stand out just from its sheer size alone. That's actually interesting. You actually still have to put the arms in. I kind of figured it'd probably all kind of be one basically solid piece. Like that thing wouldn't be undetachable. So then we have the end color here. Instructions on how to transform this thing. Which I imagine probably wouldn't be too complicated. Psycho Gundam's transformation never looked too complicated, but I guess looking at it and doing it are probably two different things, huh? Oh, it looks like the hand doesn't fold away in it anywhere. I thought it did in the show at least. I don't know if they couldn't put it inside for the transformation there or not, but I just love how they show it transforming here. That's so cool. So that is it for this unboxing here. And if you guys didn't notice, I'm actually doing this on the table. But I also wanted to mention there was a bit of a change of plans. I thought I'd be able to get some more reviews out post move and all this, or before my move, I should say, but that did not end up happening. However, I do have some upcoming unboxings here, so next video you guys see from me will most likely be another unboxing. So it is going to be a bit of an exciting one. It's going to be a bit of an announcement with the next one that shows up. And I can definitely say that you guys are definitely going to want to stay tuned for my unboxings from here on out. So once again, this is Red Model Reviews. I thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And stay tuned for the next exciting unboxing. Take care.